Welcome to the house that Rodney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for room, it's Payne. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. At the 35, he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
We've seen throughout this drive success for the offense when they've been running the quarterback. Finally, though, the defense got it right. Everybody played their assignment. They honed in on them, and they got a big stop.
Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. I haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking for a crease to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's caught downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The inside handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football.
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And, David, this defense just has their hands full. There's so many different weapons on the other side of the field that can hurt you, right? It's not just running backs. It's not just wide receivers and tight ends. This quarterback is a major threat when he decides to take off and go.
And it just makes me pause. It makes me slow down a little bit when I start to get upfield because I got to stop and worry about the running back, and now I got to worry about the quarterback run. So much to look at. It takes a lot of discipline to stop these design quarterback runs.
He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made after the first down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Wants to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Sends it downfield, and it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Boy, Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Got his man quickly. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. New set of downs after that completion. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blackburn. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Looking for a block. It's Williams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Line gets set. First down. They'll leave it with him. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He wants to throw. Makes the grab over the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Back to the air one more time. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. To the end zone and is picked off. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a gain.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Dialing up a second down pass play. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle it.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. Down in the game, there's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires deep on the run. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Turns it on at midfield. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Makes the grab. It's Payne. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see their...
He's looking deep. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Handoff from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. The back goes in motion. From the gun on third down. He lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Going to work on second down. In the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going to the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Payne. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quick completion to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. A first down for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, third and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here come the Irish, back on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
But we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. This offense has a second down play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
The offense has converted just one time in 4 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try it again. Getting some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. And is sucked out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Zings it complete to the right. And that's a live ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. It's complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Larson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Feeling some heat. Firing to the right, complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But
touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get...
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They want to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target down the middle. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. It's first down from the 11. He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The